Oh, 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 girl, I like that. Hey, slow down. Oh, baby, slow it down and just bounce it for me. Make it move real fast. You slow it down. Then do it again, girl. Bounce it for me. Just bounce it for me. Hey, hey, slow it down. Bounce it for me. Just bounce it for me. Just bounce it for me. Just bounce it for me. Bounce it for me. Slow it for me. Then shake it for me. And then you bounce it for me. Just bounce it for me. Just bounce it for me. Girl, shake it for me. Shake it fast. And you slow it down. Then bounce it for me. Girl, bounce it for me.
Shake that ass.
Shake it.
Girl, do it fast. Just bounce that ass. You make that cash. Don't let it make you. Don't let these hoes hate. If you got that rump, just let it shake. She bouncing for me. She doing it fast. You shake that ass like your mama ain't in this hole now. Just bring it back. Give me that lap dance. Just bounce it for me. Yeah, girl, I'm gonna throw that cash.
Just bounce it for me. Just bounce it for me. Just bounce it for me. Shake it for me. Slow it down. Then bounce it for me. Girl, bounce it for me. Hey, bounce it for me. Bounce it for me. Girl, bounce it for me. Then shake it for me. Slow it down. Bounce it for me. Girl, bounce it for me. Hey, girl, bounce it for me. Girl, bounce it towards me. Girl, bounce it up. Girl, bounce it up. That girl, she's so nasty. That girl need an ass whooping, so I will while she bounce it for me. So I bounce it to my homie. Hey, now he like that. Oh, and I got a bouncing on me. Oh, she messing on me. Now she sucking on me. Hey, she sucking on me. My homie, she sucking on me. And then she bouncing for me. Bounce it for me. Bounce it for me. Then shake it for me. Bounce it for me. Then bounce it for me. Girl, bounce it for me. Girl, bounce it for me. Bounce it for me. Girl, bounce it for me. Shake it for me. Slow it down. Then bounce it for me. Girl, bounce it for me.
Bounce that ass.
Bounce it.
Girl, what you doing?
What you doing?
You a bad little bitch. Don't let the hell hate on you. You get that money. You chase that paper. What I like about you, you a money maker. But when I get home, it been a long day. Just bounce it for me. Just make my day. I like the way you bounce it for me. I'ma throw that cash and slap that ass.
Bounce it for me. Bounce it for me. Bounce it for me. Bouncing for me. Shake it for me. Slow it down. Then bounce it for me. Girl, bounce it for me. Hey, bounce it on that dick. Bounce it on that dick. She ride my dick like a pommel bull, like a rodeo. Got her screaming out, oh. Some bitch blowing up my phone. Hold up, got the bitch on my dick. Hey, that bitch, she so sick with it. Head game A+, pussy game A+. Her best friend a D-, but I had to fuck her too. She got a girl, another girl. Hey, homegirl, no homegirl. Hey, too many girls on me dick. They're bouncing for me on my dick. Girl, won't you do this shit again for me again? I want you to bounce it for me. Bounce it for me. Bounce, 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 bounce it for me. Bounce it for me. Bounce it for me. Bounce, 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 bounce it for me. Bounce it for me. Girl, bounce it for me.